Hey, I'm at the Knights Hall show in Livonia, Michigan. And new comic book day, January 22nd. So let's check it out. Hey, thanks for checking me out here at my comic closet. I'm Lynn. I'm going to show the books that I picked up at the Knights Hall show last Sunday. Well, this is what, Saturday the 25th, I believe, of January 2025. So I'm going to show the books I picked up at the Knights Hall show last Sunday, and I'm going to show books I picked up from New Comic Book Day on Wednesday, the 22nd. So first, I was going to show actually the next upcoming Knights Hall show. Boom, is going to be this side, February 9th, which is Super Bowl Sunday, I believe. But that's at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Livonia, Michigan. So it's a really good show. They do hourly door prizes. It opens at 10, goes to 4, $3 to get in. But they do hourly door prizes and they give away some good stuff. So I'll put that up there. And there's also the the Easter show for the Toy and Comic Show, Saturday, April 19th, 2025, from 9 to 2:30 p.m. And that is at the Livonia Elks Lodge in Livonia, Michigan. So buy, sell, trade, Funko Pop, G.I. Joes, DVDs, video, Hot Wheels, magazines, military, comic books, wind-up toys, slot cars, Pez, lunch boxes, games, toy soldiers, paper and postcards, model cars, promos, dolls, sports cards, non-sports cards, science fiction, Star Trek, Star Wars items, movie and TV, plus pop culture. Let's see if I can get the QR code up close enough to, well, that'll work, same thing, right? And of course, I've got that up there, the Warren Elks comic book show, the second one, on February 8th, and that's at the Macomb Elks Lodge on Shana Road in Macomb, Michigan. Also, I picked these up when I was at the show last week, which this is the ILCon. So this is in Illinois. Exclusive freebies, food trucks. Oh no, Jackson, Michigan, May 3rd, 2025, Jackson, Michigan. Some anime-looking females on that ad. Still ill, the ILCon. Didn't really give much information. So, of course, there's always the Motor City, the Great Lakes Comic Con, which I am going to be going to see. I just bought my tickets actually the other day. I bought them online, and they're also selling exclusive comics from this con, which are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't know, some kind of a special issue, which has an homage to Giant Size X-Men #1. And Kevin Eastman's going to be there. So I bought my tickets, which I think were $55 for a 3-day ticket. And then I bought 2 issues of each of the versions of the comic. I think there's a regular edition, a virgin edition, a trade dress edition, a virgin edition, and I think it's like a sketch edition, black and white, no color cover. But I bought 2 of each of those. So I'm going to at least get 1 of each of those signed by Kevin Eastman. Plus, I've got some other ones, let me find a picture I'll put up there, that I bought. I think they were at the Great Lakes Comic Con too, maybe Motor City. But they are, like, I have a border around them and a white spot in the middle for like a remark or a sketch or something. So I'm trying to get that stuff together. I don't know, one of these videos coming up in the next couple weeks is going to be about going to the con, the Great Lakes Comic Con. And I think that's pretty much everything I've got as far as shows coming up. It's real big on the Motor City Comic Con coming up in May. I'm not sure what the date is. If I can find a save the date thing or something, I'll put that up there. And so I would appreciate, if I wear the shirt, don't forget to like, thumbs up over here. Give me a comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you're up to. If you're going to be at any of the local shows here in Michigan. I'm here in Michigan. I'm in Waterford, Michigan, which is kind of southeast Michigan, kind of halfway between Flint and Detroit. And share it out there, tell your friends. And most importantly, subscribe. Subscribe to My Comic Closet here. I've got, I think it says 269 subscribers, so let me get to 270. But I'm doing a 250 subscriber giveaway, which I am in the middle of. Actually, I meant to show. Keep my book. Let me get this out. All right, I had to get up and get this. I'm going to be giving away this book or something very similar. There may be a couple of choices if you're the winner of what you might want. But I'm going to be giving away a 9/8 slab. I have, I don't know, a couple of those. One was, I think, a 9/6. One was a raw. I have a couple of the original. I had that out a minute ago and I put it over there and left it. You know, the original, just regular colored version. And then I have, I think, the homage. Not the homage, but, well, it's 13, which is the homage in the black suit. Plus, I have a couple of Venom 4s, which are the homage to 300. Spider-Man 300, but the black suit. And I had some other 9/6 slabs. I think I showed, I don't know if it was last week, last video, or the video before, all the stuff I have getting cleaned and pressed. So when those come back, which I think he said here in February, I'll probably see them at that show. If they're ready by then, I'm going to send them to CGC, and then we'll unbox it when it comes back, sometime this spring or summer, and then we'll do the giveaway. So appreciate it if you subscribe. So let's get going on these books I picked up for New Comic Book Day. But before we do that, I think we should do the dad jokes. So I'm going to pull the card off the top of the Totally Embarrassing Dad Joke deck that my wife got me for Christmas in a couple years now. Almost through the top deck, and I think there's another full deck below. So you're not done with this yet. I'm going to read them. Totally cold, never seen them before. Have no idea what they are. Very hit and miss if you've been watching. But anyway, I'm going to read this one right here. 3 on each card. So here we go. People really hate my cheesy puns, but I'm quiet. People really hate my cheesy puns, but I'm really quite fondue of them. Right? The lowest form of comedy is the pun, they say, from Home Improvement. Oh yeah. All right, anyway. I saw an offer in my local supermarket today. Buy one, get one brie. For the cheese joke. All right, they're all pretty cheesy. Okay, here we go. Do you know why I'm leaving my job as a cheesemonger? I can't remember it any longer. I can't remember it any longer. Can't remember. Must be a cheese. Anyway, that's the end of those. Hope you enjoyed. So, all right. I'm going to read the book I picked up from Comics Corner, my LCS. There's 2 of them here in Southeast Michigan. One's in Fraser, and I go to the one in Rochester Hills. Go to Danny P's, Comics Corner Instagram page. Danny P, the owner, posts every Wednesday what's coming up on New Comic Book Day and any events that are going to be coming up, like New Comic Book Day or Free Comic Book Day or whatever. He's got local artists in signing sometimes and doing things. So check out Danny P at Comics Corner, my LCS. So I think, this is what I had underneath there. Was the ad to go to the Detroit Comic Book and Toy Show. All right, so, first thing I picked up was my fave, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 65, great skull cover, The 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, I guess is the storyline. I am not caught up on any of my Marvel comics. I have read a couple of the indie things just to see what they were. But anyway, Amazing Spider-Man, 65. And then and I think these are all actually the books from the 15th that they delivered on like the 17th, but I didn't go till Wednesday. And then the books that are supposed to be delivered on the 22nd, except for the Image. were supposed to be delivered yesterday on the 24th. But I didn't go out there yesterday because they weren't getting delivered till like 3. So they're storing them, putting them in our pull boxes. So I may go out there this afternoon and pick them up. Or I may just go Wednesday. We'll see what's up. Anyway, so I got another one of these. So yes, these are being put in my pull box. What if, number one, what if Galactus transformed Moon Knight? I think it's funny they're making them all number 1 issues. They're all what if Galactus did this. But number 1 issues really sell. That's better, I think. All right, and we have Avengers Assemble number 5 with the Cap Snake. Must be taken over from the what's the Snake Squad? Serpent Society, right? I guess. I'm not up on what's going on really. I was kind of looking forward to Captain America New World Order, but they're saying it's awful. You know, I've got all the Red Hulk stuff. I think I showed that stuff last week. Anyway, okay, this is Laura Kinney, Wolverine, number 2. It looks like she's fighting Elektra, who must be Daredevil now. And of course, then I got Incredible Hulk number 21, which I have another issue because that leads right into one of my sub collections that I'm getting, which is In the Mouth of the Monster, or the Mouth of the Beast, the Jaws of the Beast, however you want to say it, where the character is like in the mouth of the monster on the cover. I've got a whole bunch of them now. I'll show that one day. Maybe do a challenge if somebody can come up with something similar. Anyway, then I have this. Okay, now that's all the Marvel stuff that was in my box. Plus I grabbed this extra Hulk. But it's a big 100-page, super spectacular Savage Dragon number 275 from Image Comics. Pretty much the only other things I get in my pull box are Marvel, and then Savage Dragon, Spawn, get all the Spawn stuff. And I get all the Hellboy stuff, that's Dark Horse, I believe. That's pretty much all the stuff I have in my pull box, all these crazy Marvel stuff. But anyway, Savage Dragon 275, which, well, here, they had a great art on the back cover of Super Patriot there. So I just wanted to show that. I pulled it out to look at it because I figured I like Eric Larson. I know a lot of people don't. I know he's kind of cartoony, kind of crazy, but I think it fits right into Savage Dragon. Oh, it got quiet. I didn't realize my furnace was on. So we'll have to cover that up with some background music. Anyway. And then I have this, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Gunslinger Spawn, number 2, part of the Spawn universe. Well, that's a heavy book. 100-page spectacular, super spectacular. Anyway. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. And then, of course, the King Spawn, number 41. King Spawn 41. So that was all the stuff that I picked up in my pull box last week. I think I did go Wednesday night. So, first I'll show why. I don't know. I have all these books up here. They're all number 1 issues from Image Comics. Well, except for everybody. You got the Turok. If you don't have Turok, number 1, which is a Valiant comic, then you didn't collect in the 90s. But I mean, I have all these, somewhat obscure. Some of them are number 1 comics, Battlestone, number 1. So I think it's Liefeld, right? And then this is Super Patriot, number 1. I'm not sure who's drawn that. The Super Patriot was kind of a takeoff on Captain America, except he was kind of a cyborg, like Deathlock, if you weren't born in the days when this was written. Because I think this was in the early mid-90s. Supreme, who was basically Image's Superman. Union, I don't even remember what his powers were anymore. And then this was a pretty cool looking Union foil cover. Supreme's got the foil. That's what Image did a lot, this foil like trade dress. Of course, well, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this before. Strange Tales of Luther Strode, which I think this was in more like in the 2000s, maybe 2010 or something. I'm not even sure. But this is a very ultra-violent. If you can see his fist there. Oh. And then, of course, Grifter. I like the Grifter. You know, he's like a super assassin type. It's some pretty cool stories. And then this is Shaman's Tears. I forget what this is even about. I think it's, of course, related to like Native Americans. But it's a red foil cover. This is Sharky #1. I'm trying to remember exactly. It kind of looks like Frank Frazetta art, but I know it's not. Sharky almost looked like a 50s type dude with a bunch of bikini girls down below. But then there's Gray Area. I think he was some kind of a hitman, assassin that has powers. See, these are from back in the... Well, this was not that late. This was in the 2000s. And then there's Death Blow #1. There's another red foil trade dress. And of course, Savage Dragon #1. I have all the Savage Dragons. I have several of those. 3 or 4 at least of the Savage Dragon #1s. Never gotten any of them graded. I mean, there's Savage Dragon 1 and that's Savage Dragon 275. And I got all of them. Plus a lot of the spin-off stuff. So anyway, that's why I have all these up. And then I have, of course, my True Stories of Smokey Bear. If I don't have a Smokey Bear shirt to remind you of pray for the people in Los Angeles. There's still fires going out there. Some of it's, the news has died down about it, but the people are still rebuilding. It looks like they may have some help getting it done sooner. Like I say, pray for them and hope that they can get their lives back together. You know, movie stars and regular people alike. So, only you can prevent forest fires, right? I mean, I think the story, that's what this is, the story of Smokey Bear, which this is a reprint from like the 60s, but I think this was like from the 80s or 90s. Couldn't find the exact date. I was looking. But anyway, the actual Smokey Bear was found hanging in a tree in a forest fire, I think in like one of the redwood forests, I think out in California or out near there somewhere. I forgot. I have read the book. I remember Smokey Bear has been going since I was a little kid. But anyway, I went to the Knights of Columbus Hall in Livonia, and it was the Knights Hall comic book show. It's a great show. They had a lot of great people there, a lot of dealers that I deal with quite a bit. There was a couple of new guys that I hadn't seen before, but like I said, they do giveaways every hour. They give away some pretty good stuff, and then they give away some goofy stuff. And then, oh, yeah, I got some videos, so let's show that right here.
Drop the bass.
great show. So let's check out these books I got from the Knights Hall show. Get these out of the way. Let's see, the first thing I got here is, all right, and I just picked this up. It's a cool book, cool cover. See, it says $25, but I got these from Rick, because I asked him what his vendor name was, and they said, just say Rick. But I was watching RH Midwest Comics at the Warren Elk show from the 12th of February, and he picks up Copper and Bronze Horror, and he had this book, which he just said he thought I thought it was 22. It's, Master of Kung Fu Shang-Chi, and his foot's kicking right through the leg of the man thing, which I just thought was cool when he showed it, and when I saw it, I mean, for $10, it's in great shape. What is it? It's The Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, number 19. I mean, it may have been pressed, I don't know, a little bit of spine roll, but the corners are pretty sharp. I mean, it's from, I think, from the 70s, late 70s, I'm not sure. Anyway, that was one book I picked up. Oh, and then I picked up this Kazar 3, starring Spider-Man. Like I said in my last video, Kazar was one of my big favorites when I was a kid. He's kind of like the Tarzan of Marvel. Oh, and then I got this, what's that marked? That's marked 40. I think those are a little steep, but, like I say, if you talk to Rick, he'll make a deal with you. Especially if you bundle up. Like I say, I got these, I bought 11 books here. $10 each. So $110 for these 11 books. And then I have a couple of others. Anyway, I got this Daredevil number 3 special, Daredevil special. And that's Enter Spider-Man, which is kind of why I bought these. Because Spider-Man's on the cover. I'm a big guy, but I did like that Master of Kung Fu one. And then I got, of course, Spider-Man's on the cover of all of these. Amazing Spider-Man 365. So you've got that marked 50. Got that for $10. It's in beautiful shape. And I always like this one because it's got the AF-15 in the hologram, if you can see that. I don't know how you can see that. But then I got this, Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual, number 15. Which has got the Punisher. Fighting the Punisher. Marked $30. Got it for 10. Oh, and then I got, these are the regular Amazing Spider-Man 183, marked 35-cent book. It was marked $30, which is, I'm not sure, is that the Rocket Racer? Oh, the Big Wheel. The Big Wheel. I don't know if it's his first appearance. What is it? Maybe. Okay, it is Rocket Racer, and then the Big Wheel. Okay, but anyway, then it says, I thought I had these in order from top to bottom. Anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man 213. That was supposed to be shown first, but I don't know what's going on with that. Got it marked $20, but it's in really great shape. That must be from the late 70s, maybe the early 80s. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 260. Great hobgoblin cover. Busted in over Harry Osborn, wood glass flying everywhere. I like the hobgoblin. I got a bunch of the hobgoblins type stuff. This is Amazing Spider-Man 270. Got the black suit. The Avengers all behind him. I got these in the wrong order too. But anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man 275. He's fighting the Hobgoblin again. That's marked 15. This one is marked 15. These are all in beautiful shape. Probably about 9 something. And then I think I do have this, but it's Amazing Spider-Man 276, which is where you find out, I believe, that the Hobgoblin is Ned Leeds. So anyway, they're all very nice books. I had 11 books there for $10 each. I got them all from Rick. Now these books I got, from Nick's Comics in Cleveland. He's got great books. He's always got a lot of nice books. Gold and Silver Age to Today. We specialize in unique and hard to find issues. We buy collections. So, I got these from Nick. I only bought 2 books, and he has personalized bags. Plus, this one's got, what is this, Detective Comics 31. You know, the classic, one of the most classic DC covers, I think. Old from the Golden Age. But anyway, first thing I got was, actually this is Amazing Spider-Man 197. Which had $3 on it. I don't know if there's something going on with it. Got that mark across the... Oh yeah, that's right. There's a gouge right there. It's like a gouge in it. I haven't had this out. I think I can at least smooth that out. Forgot about that. So yeah, that was $3. But then you had this, which was what I was interested in, is a Silver Surfer 11, which is with Shalabal on the cover, and he had 40 on that. But as I say, if you talk to him, I asked him what he could do. He sold me both those books for $30. So I actually thought I might have had one of those before, but I actually had 2 of the original Silver Surfer 11s. I believe this one. They don't have any prices on them, but I'm not sure which one's in the best condition. And that actually may be the best condition one of the 3. And here's the one I bought. And now I have to remember. Well, he's got the price on those. Right. But I also have these, of course, the Fantasy Masterpieces reprints, I think from the early 70s. See, this says $10. I actually bought this whole series $10 a book. Number 1, of course, the number 4, classic cover, and then number 3, first Mephisto in the Fantasy Masterpiece. And then I've been picking up those. I have another one of these, and then I also have this one, which I think I bought for like $10. There's a price on it, but I think it's out of a toy. Okay, Marvel Legends, right? The Marvel Legends toys. But it's got no price, not for resale. Different coloring. You want to see? There's that and that, and then there's it. No, that's nothing. What did I do here? Got an alert. Let me get this in there. All right, there we go. So there's the original. There's the Fantasy Masterpiece with a whole different color scheme. And then this is the toy, which is actually very similar colors, but done differently. Anyway, so that's what I got going here today. I wanted to show the books I picked up at the Knights Hall show in Livonia. It was in Livonia, Michigan. So, yeah, I appreciate it if you'd like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to win this book or something similar. I may have a couple choices. Depends if I get a 9/8 back from CGC. If not, I'll be giving away this book. I appreciate you for checking me out here at My Comics Closet. You can reach me on my Instagram page. You can know it's My Comics Closet, just like my YouTube channel name. Or you can email me at my.comicscloset@gmail.com. So I appreciate you checking me out here. Keep coming back to My Comic Closet, where we bring comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. So thank you.